My favorite subject is physics because it allows me to understand the fundamentals of nature. By gathering all the concepts that I've learned, I'll be able to further understand how things work in our daily life. I would like to take up engineering in future, and engineers play a key role in the construction industry, which is one of the aspects that I would like to explore. I like photography because I see colors and then they just interest me, and also because of photography that I start to take photos of buildings. Normally in construction industries you would think of, oh, the building is designed by an architect and built by civil engineers, but I didn't really know what a project manager does.
Hello.
I'm Ying.
Welcome to Shuffle Suites.
So what does a project manager do?
I would say that the project manager is a key link between the client, which is the developer, and the rest of the value chain. Basically, the four key aspects that we take care of is the progress, the quality, the safety, and the budget. We do take care of the design stage as well as the construction stage. During construction time, the project manager will have to chair many meetings. Some of the meetings which he will be involved with will be the site coordination meeting with the clients and consultants. He will also have the chair meetings with the subcontractors and the building material suppliers. That's when the project manager will have to lead the entire value chain in completing a proper job.
Actually, being a project manager, you will have to understand the different aspects of professions working together with you, such as the architects as well as the engineers. And besides that, you have to be able to coordinate your people well, because you have to handle the process of building the building from the design to the final product. Is this a male-dominated industry? Will females be at a disadvantage?
I wouldn't say that construction industry, to be a project manager, it's a male-dominated or female-dominated. I would say that a lot depends on the passion that you have for the construction. So if you have this passion to push, to drive, to lead, I think you can actually do a very good job. Yeah. So what is your impression of the construction industry?
It's tedious and very dangerous.
Oh, is that so?
It's full of hard work and sweat.
Construction industries, I would say, over the years has matured quite a lot. But in recent years, like in 5-6 years ago, we started a lot of these design and build projects. This kind of projects whereby the project managers take the lead in the design. So our role actually has improved over the years. We come in at the start, we look into how we can better value add to the construction. We are able to improve the industry as a whole. Maybe I can show you some of the nice features that we have in these construction sites. This is actually the design of the prefab toilet. The entire prefab toilet was designed by our engineers and designers. Then we actually prefabricated the entire toilet in a factory-controlled environment. And we had all the architectural finishes like the shower screens, the ceiling, the marble works all done on the factory. The whole completed unit was then brought into site and we just installed it, and this is what you get.
Actually, I never knew that toilets can be built outside of the whole building. It's quite interesting. It involves a lot of technology that we wouldn't know of last time. I realized that the improvements in technology have actually helped the construction industry quite a bit. These prefab toilets actually help to speed up the construction process of these apartments, and these toilets actually are better and nicer looking than those built-in ones.
Yeah, so I would say the construction industry in Singapore is still very vibrant. There's a lot of jobs right now that poses a lot of challenges to project managers. There's still a large scale of mega projects ongoing right now.
What kind of character would a person need to become a project manager, and how long would it normally take?
You have to be outspoken for sure, because I think you'll be dealing with people, so there'll be a lot of people management. Because I think sometimes when the going gets tough, when the project gets too technical, if it's too challenging, that's when the morale may not be as high. So that's when the true leader, a project manager, comes in. He has to motivate his people. In our industry, it usually takes a time of like 5 to 8 years before he can actually be a full-fledged project manager.
Is project management actually a very site-based job?
The time spent will probably be like 50% on site and 50% back in the office doing our administrative work. Yeah. Maybe I can show you a little bit more of what we do in the office. A typical workday could start off with a meeting, and after that we carry on with a site inspection, or it could be a site meeting. So it's a very flexible kind of a schedule, and there is no fixed time to do certain things. Yeah.
Is it very stressful to be a project manager?
Well, yes, indeed, it is a very stressful job. My stress will come from tight schedules, deadlines that we have to meet. One way to manage this stress is to work together as a team, because being a project manager is essentially about bringing a team together and how to work under a very stressful environment to produce the results.
So as a team leader, how do you help to motivate the rest of your team members?
One of the ways is to provide them a platform for them to perform. And I would think that by giving them a platform, you give them the opportunity for them to want to do better than what they're doing. Actually, we also have quite a lot of ad hoc sessions, like we have barbecue sessions in my place for the team. We do team bonding sessions together in this Outward Bound. It's important to have this bond because when we're actually handling a tough job, with this type of unity in a team, a lot of things can be done faster. Things can be done easier as well.
I realized that being a project manager actually requires a lot of people skills. Being a leader in your team, you actually have to be very decisive and able to handle situations very well. You'll be a role model for the rest of your team members.
I would think a good project manager is somebody who knows his work very well. In the course of our work, there's a lot of these detailings that we have to look into. Okay, it could be a structural detailing, archi detailing, admin detailing. So when I say you must have an eye for detail, is that just by looking at drawings and on set, you must be able to decide for yourself if this is going to work out or not. So that at the end of the day, you're able to preempt problems.
What motivates you to continue in this profession?
I have done many projects, so I think what really motivates me is seeing the project evolve from design to the final product. And every final product to me is a satisfaction. So I get very inspired by what I'm building and how I'm contributing to the industry. So that is also one of the reasons why I'm still in this line after 10 years. There's one project that I've done, and I'm particularly proud of this project. And maybe I can show you around the project. So this is Park Emily Condominium. It's actually one of my maiden projects as a project manager actually. We were doing quite a lot of these eco-friendly construction methodologies. We were thinking of many ways on how to actually do construction using lesser water, using lesser electricity. So I think we introduced quite a lot of technology for this job. Oh, it's also one job that actually won about 22 awards, both international and local.
At Park Emily, I saw that a lot of green features are actually incorporated into the building itself, which actually inspired me to learn more about green building. So yeah, it's very interesting to me.
Park Emily is like my baby. It was a great sense of satisfaction for me because it's the first job that I handled as a project manager, and I was actually dealing with millions worth in a project. So that actually gave me a lot of opportunity for me to build up my confidence in the way I actually manage projects. So moving on from Park Emily, I feel that actually it's made me grow up quite a lot, and it's given me quite a lot more confidence now to actually manage more projects. I would think that the Singapore branding and construction is now going overseas. I mean, there's a lot of Singapore firms in design, in engineering, architectural firms who are going overseas, like in Dubai, Middle Eastern countries, in China, in India. For example, for myself, I'm also involved in projects in China. Tianjin Eco City, when I'm actually doing a project management for condominium projects. I think there's many opportunities, both internationally as well as locally. So I mean, if your interest is in construction or in seeing something evolve from design to a building, I think this would be the industry to join.
After the trip with Collins, actually I find that his job is pretty interesting. While you're constructing a building, you can actually see it from scratch until it grows up to be a really beautiful building. You'll feel very accomplished. I think my personality kind of fits this job because I am very determined to finish my work, and I actually like to see my hard work pay off.
The job of being a project manager is actually very challenging, as you have to multitask and be multi-talented. The construction industry provides a very dynamic work life, as well as many opportunities such as overseas projects, which is why I'll consider construction industry as an option when I choose my career in future.
Construction is a very dynamic industry. Challenge is something that really motivates me. The greatest satisfaction I get from being a project manager is leaving a footprint in our industry.